I'm Chase Adam, and I do all the vision work at Watsi.org. So I'll tell you a quick story, just sort of where the idea came from, how Watsi came about. So about 2 years ago, I was serving as a Peace Corps volunteer in Costa Rica. I was traveling on a bus. I was sitting in the far left corner, and this woman got on the bus and started asking all the passengers for donations to pay for her son's medical treatment. And I was skeptical. Anytime anyone gets on the bus, starts asking for donations, everyone's instantly skeptical. How do I know that she's telling the truth? How do I know what she's saying is honest? But I noticed pretty quickly that all the local passengers started giving this woman money. And I couldn't understand why all these local people trusted this woman that they had never met. And what I realized was that she had her son's medical record. It was in a red folder. She was passing this folder around the bus. Local passengers were opening it up. There was a folder, there was a photo, there was this information. They were grilling her with questions, and she really seemed to earn their trust. And so at probably 2/3 of the bus pitched in. I didn't want to be that one stingy foreigner that didn't donate, so I gave my $2. She got off the bus, and I had this epiphany. I thought, why is there not a website where we can take this woman's red folder and show it to the entire world? And so that was really the inspiration or the catalyst for Watsi.org. I think what's really cool about starting a company today is that it's easier than it's ever been in history. So you have Moore's Law, which basically says that every 2 years, sort of the rate of technical innovation doubles. And that cost of innovation almost gets cut in half. So every single day, we have more tools at our disposal, right, through the internet, through technology, and they're also much cheaper to use, right? So it makes it much easier to develop a new organization. So Watsi, for example, we launched the organization on a budget of less than $3,000. And pretty much all that money just went to the United States government to incorporate as a nonprofit. So for any students out there, I would say, it's just about coming up with an idea and having the passion to do whatever it takes to make it happen. You talked about sort of technical innovation. If you're not a coder yourself, you can't build websites. There are millions of people out there that can, and so all you have to do is find one of them. I really think that we're seeing a convergence, right? You used to have business and you used to have philanthropy, and it was polarized, right? Two very opposite ends of the spectrum. And I think what we're finding now is everything's kind of converging. You have companies that are realizing that you have to be good to be a successful company. So you have Google, right? Do no evil. They're one of the most successful companies in recent history. And then on the other side, you have all these nonprofits that are starting to act a lot more like for-profits, specifically like tech startups. So I think everything is kind of converging on the middle. And I think that sort of combining social leaders and digital leaders is just helping sort of catalyze or facilitate that convergence. And I think what we're realizing is our generation is understanding that the internet and technology is making it easier and cheaper to change the world. Digital leaders are proving this. Google's been around for 15 years, right? Their annual revenue is over $50 billion. They're reaching billions of people, right? That's huge social change. Facebook is the exact same thing. And what if we could apply that same scale, that same sense of innovation, that same sense of efficiency to the nonprofit sector? We'd live in a much better world.